What is up, Chad?
Get in the van.
All right, listen up, bro. My circle's gotta go.
Why? Being able to choose the people you call for free no matter what network they're on is great. Now we can all be friends.
I don't want to be friends, so knock it off.
Okay.
We'll have to do stuff.
Like what?
Catch him, bitch. Come on, man.
Ow. You just pinched me?
Big time. More where that came from.
It's time to get what you want from your wireless company. To find out more, take the head-to-head challenge.
Jim, why unknowns and why not established TV dweebs? Really stigmatize the opposition.
It's funny because I was thinking, everything cell phone companies, they're all the exact same. They're all identical. All the rates are the same. And, Verizon has done this huge campaign. It's the network. Verizon has the network, and AllTel has Chad. And that's our dweeb. It took me, I had to watch this spot a bunch of times before I had any idea what they were trying to sell me. And then I realized, this is really great. If I don't have to stay within my particular company, if I'm going to make a circle, this is, it's the first time I've seen a company do this, but I didn't get that from the ad. I had to watch it 4 or 5 times, and I felt like it was a 45-second commercial shrunken into 30 seconds. It was just too much.
Yeah, I had no idea really what it was about at all. I kind of had this sense it's the hubris of the execs at AllTel, saying we're really the big guy when everybody knows that they're not. Nobody's ever heard of them. Beyond that, I have no idea really what it was trying to communicate.
But I think that there's a real reason for that. I had the same feeling, and I still am not sure I know what it's about. But I think it's because it's not for us. It's for people under 20.
That's exactly right.
And they all know what it's for. I don't even understand what this rate thing is. I am so not a cell phone person, and I really don't care about phones or phone systems at all. And I don't even like to talk on phones that are attached to the wall. I've never liked talking on phones. But I mean, that's why I'm not their customer, and that's why they're putting a personal kind of a teenage face on this, the same way that Mac and PC did, I think. And that really worked gangbusters for them. I'm guessing the way that they freeze everybody on this, there's going to be on the web, these guys will all have names and everyone will know this one and that one and the other one. They make little adventures. And then the 18-year-olds who think of this will buy this plan, whatever it's for.
Yeah, I have no idea what head-to-head, why is that? I mean, what does that mean?
Well, I don't understand. I guess that you can't call outside your phone?
Yeah, I mean...
I thought you could make phone calls.
Quickly, one of the...
I don't know.
Well, and, because they will charge you by the calls coming in or going out, they'll give you a special thing that says, these people you can call for free.
Right.
Most cell phone companies only let you call people in your company for free.
Okay.
And what AllTel is doing is saying, you know what? You can pick people who aren't even in your company and call them for free. So it is really, it's a nice step. It's saying you don't have to get a service you don't want just to talk for free to certain people.
But, that brings me back to what Merrill said. I mean, I don't have a circle of people in my cell phone. My kid does, though. And furthermore, he knows more about how to use that cell phone. I mean, he was just telling me the other day, Mom, you're just stupid. This is how you, this is how you set it up. And then he was clicking and he was sending messages. I don't have a clue about any of that. So I do think it's for adolescents, for
It's for kids. But here's what I don't understand. If that's in fact what they're trying to tell you, and I believe you that it is, why do they set it up that it's people who wouldn't want to talk to each other? It's 4 really reprehensible little goofballs and a cooler guy, and that's not guys that he wouldn't want to talk to them. And then they go up and they do a kind of a pinch him thing, and it lets them know that they don't even like each other. So why do they make hostility as the way that, hey, we can all talk to each other now?
I think the supposition is that he would like to talk to them, but because they're his competitors, they don't want to talk to him.
No. Here's what they're saying is that these guys each want control, and he's saying, hey, dudes, you don't get control. I'm the big guy here, and anybody that goes through me can talk to anybody on any of you, and they're all getting together and abducting him and threatening him, but the worst that they can come up with is a pinch.
Well, but he's a nice guy. I mean, he's just he wants to be friendly. I don't think there's any power.
And he wouldn't want to talk to them.
We're going way too far deconstructing this commercial.
Well, and the reason is because the commercial is unclear.
Yeah.
I mean, this is evidence that that the commercial doesn't work for us. But it would be really interesting to show it to a bunch of kids and see if it works for them.
I'm just guessing they did show it to a bunch of kids.
I think so too. They did test
I
this.
think
So the differentiation is about the calling circle, and calling circles are all about loyalty. Here you've got the calling circle that can go across different companies, but it's such a fabulous illustration of human psychology because technically, if it was about saving money, the computer should pick which 10 you use most often and put them in. But that isn't what people go for. They've got much more identity when they made those selections, even if it's not actually the people they call. They spend more that way. But the attachment and the loyalty, which is really what this is all about, it's all about deepening the stasis, lock you in your rut.
That's right. And you know who's very clear about that is there's a commercial on now for a cell phone that features Charles Barkley and Dwayne Wade, and you know it's about you can't be in my circle. You can be. That makes it very clear what being in your circle is about, which is about status.
Yeah.
It's about status. If you get to be in my circle, then you're, you know, a big shot.
Oh, I'll let you on my MySpace page. That's exactly the kind of same click. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, that's all. Time for our exit question. AllTel actually sponsors a race car. And a phone company without a race car is like a blank without a blank. Shawn, can you fill in those blanks?
Sorry, guys, I'm going to take everybody's answer. A cell phone customer without a billing problem.
Merrill?
I was going to say mental engineering without PBS affiliates.
Leola?
A hot air balloon without a balloon.
Jim?
Monkey without a typewriter.
It's like a phone company without pretty much the same thing, without hidden charges. That's all we've got time for. Come play with us again next week on Mental Engineering.